Hey, so I was in the Gandalf Swag Inc. video. I'm famous, baby. I don't watch a whole lot of Bedwars content, which is weird because I make videos on it, but I got DM'd this video where Gandalf beat me. And oh my good golly word, I have to talk about this because some of the stuff I've seen because of this video is not good. Before I get into the video, I have some stuff to say. First of all, something every clutching video should have, including Gandalf and myself. Don't harass anyone in this video. Because for some reason, I guess Bedwars players are so immature that they feel the need to do that. And that's new to me because I don't watch Bedwars content other than my friends and this video because someone pinged me about it. Also, I swear that if someone leaves a comment like mad cause bad or cope or you're just salty, it is pretty obviously that you either didn't watch this entire video or that you don't understand anything I'm talking about because you're some level 5 and watch skilled players to feel better about yourself. It sounds harsh, but it's a back at ya from how rude people have been. I'm out of the video, not losing. I've lost 4,966 games of Bedwars. It's not like losing is some foreign concept to me that I don't think is possible. Okay, now I can actually start talking about every problem that I'm seeing here. The first extremely obvious idea that somehow no one has seen before is that this is not just beating up sweats, but is straight up sniping. I won't check the Merriam-Webster dictionary on the definition of sniping, however this checks a lot of the boxes. I'm guessing that the reason why a lot of people haven't realized this is because they don't know what sniping is or they haven't been sniped before. Sniping is where you intentionally cue people to ruin their stats, usually win streaks. The specific type of sniping Gandalf is doing is called legit stat sniping. He's a legit player and sniping us for being, quote, sweats. Which thanks for calling me and my 4.8 FKDR sweaty, and for all the noobs out there, that is not high at all for a, quote, sweat. I'm hoping that you already know about the sniping stuff, and if you do, you should see a little more of what I'm getting at by the end. The second, much more minor thing that I just have to mention, Gandalf's main account is a 307 star, 278 hypixel level, and yet the account in the game I was in was a 375 star, 218 hypixel level. Not only is that weird, but that's not a freaking alt. Someone left a comment about this, and it got deleted for some reason. I'm not suspecting foul play or anything, but it did get deleted. But it was basically just whose account was that, and Gandalf replied with friend. I can't verify this, and I probably should have taken a screenshot of it, but that would be account sharing, which is against the rules. Second topic I want to talk about is that whole 1v4ing sweats, or should I say sniping sweats, is not the whole story. Just to start off, I'll give an example real quick. I was playing with 3 other guys. I included WarOG, Ender Villager, Lolit Alex, and Radiant, who are all sweats. Guess what? We won! Oh my goodness, we are the best players in the world, right? No, they lost because of something else in the game, and that is that they obviously got hard targeted because they were unnicked. So remember that even the best players, even under certain circumstances, do lose when it seems like they have the advantage of skill. And that is related to this game, because it seems like there's no way we can lose to one man, the amazing Gandalf Swag Inc. But we do, because of circumstances that for some reason people are too dumb to realize. First of all, how do 2 sweaty teams fight? Super simple answer, ranked Bedwars. When you know a different team is a party, you obviously go for them, and you have a much different playstyle. I already said this was not an alt earlier, but I'll call it an alt for simplicity. When we played this game, we didn't think some random guy in green team was going to be a world-class ranked Bedwars player, so we played casually and split up. Me and George, or Purified Dogwater, went to Team Wife Red. While doing so, A Nightly, who's Nightly, and Nightly Mini, who is Wild, went for green. And what do you know, Gandalf one-taps Wild off, bridge fights Nightly, and gets her bed. And then the game's over because he just targets the whole time. Because this is basically just a snipe, as I said before. So the whole game is basically just a bridge 1v1 against Nightly, and then targeting. All respect to Nightly, but not very impressive. So it's easier to beat a sweaty team when no one knows you're a sweat. And yet the title is literally beating up sweats in Bedwars on alt account. Like, dude, why is alt account in the title? That just makes it easier. and not just a little bit easier, but like a billion times easier. This is why legit sniping, and even any form of sniping, actually pretty effective. If you make the sweaty team think that you can just play casual, and then get their bed before they can switch their playstyle, it's a free win, and in this case, a free video. And that explanation should help with the whole sniping thing I'm talking about. To sum it up, keep in mind I know very little about ranked Bedwars, but this game is like if we played ranked, but we rushed blue and yellow and had one person stay at base. To finish, I would like to discuss some solutions to this problem, and mainly the hate stuff that toddlers are leaving. First of all, Gandalf, you're a world-class player. You take the time to queue sweats and beat them. You should do the same with cheaters. I'm pretty sure Lovenox did this, I may be wrong, and yes, he did fake them, but it's a brilliant idea that you should definitely try. You're good enough that you can do it, and if cheaters get hate, at least they'll deserve it. If you want a challenge but don't want to play cheaters, try beating sweats, unnicked on your main, so people know who you are. Probably the easiest thing any clutching YouTuber could do, and I'll be doing this too, is put some sort of don't harass people at the start of the video. That won't completely solve it, but at least it will look a lot nicer for you. I've thought about the whole clutching on people and their reaction if they saw it, and I actually have an example. Almost a year ago, I made a video called Bedwars 1v4 Clutch against stacked sweats. One person, in fact the last person alive other than me, was one of those sweats, Irene Exie or Irene L. One would think that Irene was a toxic player after that clutch. However, I played with her maybe a month after, and we are still friends today. Now, not everyone is as nice as Irene, but not everyone is all bad and toxic, like clutching videos make them out to be. Especially videos like this, where it looks like they lost so easily. I'm almost certain that I want to add or change anything I said in this video, so please check the pinned comment. Hopefully this video opened your eyes a little bit more to stuff like this. The moral of the story is, don't be toxic, you doofus. Thanks for watching.